It's time to love yourself.
We present to you a Rome Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, wait a minute. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, this is my first reaction video to the lovely goddess Perception. She has a lot of great videos. I'm gonna have her channel and the full video linked in the description box below. But we're going to be going over certain parts and aspects of this particular video concerning BBL. Now, at first, I didn't know what BBL was because I don't really get in tune with that type of media. But one of my friends yesterday informed me that BBL is big butt, butt Brazilian lift or something like that, right? Brazilian butt lift. And basically, there's a set of black women on social media, and it's a trend where women are saying that they want to get their body done. I just had one of my friends last week tell me that they wanted to have their breasts get done because she has a bird chest or whatever the case is. She doesn't have as much stuff going on here as other women, so she just want to get a cup up or whatever. But I'm just like, why would you even want to change whatever's going on here? You should love whatever you got going on here. It don't matter if you got a C or if you got double D's. And even with some women, they don't even want big breasts. They want to get smaller. I'm like, why? I don't understand it. Anyways, the beginning of the video, we get about 3 minutes in, and she talks about, and she emphasizes and displays very beautifully on the basis of natural hair.
It's sad that me, as a melanated woman, when I get on here and talk to my melanated sisters and say, hey, we should probably hang these wigs up because a lot of you are wearing them because you don't like your real hair. Oh, we just want it for variety and, you know, just let black girls be and mind your business. We're now offended when someone tries to tell us that, hey, you know you're kind of beautiful without all of that, right? We get offended if someone expects us to show up as our true self, but at the same time we're preaching self-love. How does that work? How does that work? How can you possibly preach self-love when you can't even show your real hair? How can you preach self-love when you're not even happy with your body to the point where you want to go let somebody, you want to spend thousands of dollars that you don't even have and then go let somebody cut you open so that you can get more likes on Instagram? How are you promoting self-love when I've literally heard women say that you will never catch them without lashes on because they look like a rat without lashes. I've heard women call themselves rats.
Wasn't that beautiful? And I can't tell you how many black women I've ran into throughout the years where women have said that they can't even go outside, they can't even show themselves on Instagram, they can't even be on FaceTime without some form of makeup, some form of mascara, whatever the case is, putting on their eyelashes. I know this one girl, she doesn't even go out anymore without wearing eyelashes because she thinks that wearing the eyelashes makes her somewhat more beautiful than if she doesn't wear them. I know certain women that don't even go out without wearing a wig. I know certain women, when I go on their Instagram, everything from top to bottom is the monkey fur. Everything from top to bottom is artificial hair. The lace fronts, the weave, the wigs, everything from top to bottom. Okay, one day you decide to wear your afro out, and now it's natural hair day. It's natural hair puff day, natural hair afro day, natural hair braids day. Then you go right back. You go right back into hibernation. Make that make sense. And she hits this on the nail even further. You can't claim that you love yourself and you just wearing straight weave. You can't claim that you love yourself. You just wearing makeup 24/7. You can't claim you love yourself. And then when I go on your social media, every post that you have is you in makeup and you in weave. You can't claim that you promote self-love and you want to go get a BBL. You can't claim that you love yourself and every post has you in these fake eyelashes. You wearing 6 to 8 inch fake nails. You know, when certain men like me pointed out and certain women like her pointed out, they always want to claim, oh, it's black men's fault. Black men don't love natural hair, or it's the white man. The white man convinced us that our hair and our beauty is ugly. No, we are far beyond that now. This is you.
Men constantly tell us they want to see your face without makeup on. They want to see your natural hair. They love your real body. They don't care if your ass is not huge. Men constantly, black men, melanated men constantly affirm our beauty. And yet we don't hear none of that. It goes in one ear and out the other. And then when somebody points it out, oh, hey, girl, you acting like you don't love yourself. It's the black man's fault. It's white people's fault. No. We're not going to keep playing this game. Okay? Black melanated women, we have to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, this is something that we have an issue with, that we need to work on. You know what? It's not black men and it's not white people. What it is social media, mainstream media. See, y'all want to be like the real Kyle sister. Y'all want to be like Nicki Minaj. Y'all want to be like all these other women that have had all these enhancements and that get likes on Instagram, because in your mind, let's keep it all the way real. In your mind, you get validation. You think that what is valuable is Instagram likes. And so in your head, if what's valuable to you is Instagram likes and lustful men, because let's be clear, the types of men that these women attract are lustful men. Because a man that, like I said, a man that has sexual discipline and a man that loves himself wants a woman that has sexual discipline that loves herself.
This is your fault. This is where you have to take accountability and look in the mirror, because there is nobody else to blame but yourself. You can say, oh, it was mama, oh, it was papa, oh, it was grandma, oh, I used to get my hair perm. Miss, you are 25 years old now. It is time for you to take matters into your own hands and understand and realize that you hate yourself to some extent. You're not going to tell me that you spend 2 to 3 hours trying to put on somebody else's hair for nothing. You're not going to tell me that you're going to try and spend thousands of dollars to get your breasts up or to get your booty for nothing.
When you as a woman are valuing sexual attention from lustful males and validation from Instagram likes, that is what will lead you to believe that you need a frontal. That's what will lead you to believe that you need a BBL, or that your boobs aren't big enough, or that your boobs aren't perky enough. I literally have to tell women, you know that your boobs are not meant to be up here, right? Because women think that the way that our breasts naturally sit is saggy nowadays. 20s, you in your 20s, you haven't even had kids. Your boobs are not saggy, but you can't tell that to these women, because they see Ari and they see the other women that have had their breasts done sitting up here, and they think that that's what they need to aspire to.
Listen to what she says about protective styling.
In middle school, that's when I went natural, because that's when the natural hair movement started, and I thought we were making progress. And what did we do? We was wearing our natural hair, we was doing our twist outs, we was doing our braid outs, we was doing our wash and goes, we was transitioning, we was big chopping. And then what happened? We started wearing wigs as protective styles. And then next thing you know, went from a woman wearing a wig for 2 weeks because she wanted to have her braids underneath, to next thing you know, you always protecting your hair. You never wear your real hair. You always in a protective style. You always in a wig because you're protecting your hair. No, you don't like your hair. And you don't want to wear your hair out. Let's keep it a buck. When you are spending hundreds of dollars on a wig, don't sit here in my face and tell me that that's because you're trying to protect your hair.
This is the same for me. When I started getting into high school, the natural hair started to be very popular, and all the boys started getting the temp fades and stuff like that, and I started getting my own temp fade as well. It started popping back in 2015, 2016. The natural hair movement started to rise up,
because women that love themselves show themselves. Let me say that again. Women that love themselves show themselves. That's like you're telling me you scared to walk out of your house without makeup on. You never go nowhere without makeup, but you love yourself. Are you sure? I don't think so. It's not giving that. It's giving delusional, and it's giving lies. Okay? And again, I'm glad that you said laziness, because that's also what it comes down to. I'm also tired of black women complaining about how much it takes, or how much maintenance our hair takes, or how long it takes to do our hair.
Women that love themselves show that they love themselves. They're not going to be out here looking like the girl from Lazy Town. They're not going to be out here looking like the brats, looking like a black Barbie doll. You want to call yourself the black Barbie doll, want to call yourself a stallion, a city girl, a hot girl. None of that.
I'm sorry. If you grew up and there was no other race of people around and you didn't even know what straight hair was, that would be normal to you. And you would not sit here and act like, oh, my hair is so much to deal with, because that's all you would know. If you didn't have an option to go get a wig that's not your hair texture and to comb through it and think that that's easy, you would have nothing to compare to say that your hair is too much to deal with, because it's actually not. Your hair is not too much to deal with. Your hair is actually the best to deal with. Your hair grows in a way that no one else's does. Just think about, like, how ungrateful do you sound to your creator that you were blessed with a crown that is in its uniqueness, and you're upset because it takes more work than someone else's.
Oh, and I know she's gonna get a lot of black women who are Christians mad on this. How much of a disgrace it would be to your creator to say that you don't like dealing with your hair. You don't want to deal with your hair. You don't want to mess with your hair. It's always hard to maintain. And she hits it on the nail about the laziness. A lot of women are lazy and don't want to deal with their hair. You want to have a protective hairstyle? Get some braids, plait it up, whatever the case is. Okay, sometimes here and there you may not want to deal with your hair. That doesn't mean you put on somebody else's hair. It's getting to a point of delusion to where now you're trying to condone it. Now you're trying to say, oh, the Egyptians wore weave. There are certain African people that wear weave. Oh, the black people in the islands, they got hair that's like my weave. We're so versatile. We're so diverse in what we do. It's time to come back to reality, miss. Come on, come here. It's time to come back.
I see black women spend hours putting a wig on their head, but it's too much for you to spend hours washing your real hair. You spend hours and hundreds of dollars putting a wig on your head that's going to last for 2 days before your lace starts to come up, and everybody can tell that shit looks horrible. But you can't spend a couple hours twisting your real hair. You can't spend a couple hours detangling and deep conditioning your real hair. But you love yourself, though. You love yourself. See, nowadays, what self-love means is, oh, I lit a candle and I have a crystal in my hand and I wrote out my manifestations and, you know, I have on a white bathrobe. That's what self-love has become. No. Self-love means...
We're going to stop it there. If you want to watch the whole video from beginning to end for yourself, I will have the video, like I said, linked in the description box below. Until next time, I'm Toronto. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone. Again, thank you for watching this video. If you like what I say, if you did not like what I say, leave your thoughts below in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that.
Look like Papa got a brand new bag. Any man who mad, tell him ooh fucking fam too bad. Known to spit with the coldest with no particular motive. I've grown a bit till I notice what phony bitches are bogus. I bring doom to any MF, I'm a mad villain. I son niggas, my songs give you a dad feeling. The groovy new emperor, known to move temperatures. Life's a bitch but she keeps sending me nude pics of her. She let it all hang out without shame, through stories of each previous spouse about fame. Trying to remove a skirt made of doubt and clout games, then penetrate her until her mouth spit out change. Nevertheless, they can't measure my fresh. No rest till the devil is stressed. Tell him I'm blessed. I'm smiling, staring down a barrel of fear. Any competitor